Have you ever wondered how television syndication worked in the 70s and 80s? Let's dive into the story of Worldvision Enterprises. In the early 70s, the Federal Communications Commission put a halt to networks syndicating their own programs. This sparked a new era in television syndication and gave birth to Worldvision Enterprises. On March 30th, 1973, 5 former ABC Films executives took a leap of faith and purchased ABC's syndication assets, effectively forming Worldvision Enterprises. Establishing solid relationships with the big networks was crucial, and Worldvision did just that. They forged strong bonds with notable networks like NBC, which produced Little House on the Prairie, and CBS, which produced Spencer's Pilots. These relationships allowed Worldvision to distribute these shows for international syndication, expanding their global reach. So, Worldvision Enterprises was off to a promising start, but there were more changes on the horizon. As Worldvision Enterprises solidified its place in the syndication world, new partnerships and expansions began to take shape. In 1974, a significant milestone was marked when Worldvision signed a distribution contract with Charles Fries and his Alpine Productions company. This partnership broadened the spectrum of content that Worldvision was able to syndicate. Around the same time, Worldvision made a strategic decision to return distribution rights for the popular game show, The Dating Game, back to Chuck Barris Productions. This move allowed Worldvision to focus on other ventures. One such venture was an agreement with Mark 7th Limited in 1977. This accord led to the distribution of unique productions such as Project UFO and SAM. These decisions were strategic moves that helped Worldvision Enterprises expand its reach and influence. The company was quickly becoming a cornerstone in the syndication industry, and these partnerships were instrumental in shaping its future trajectory. The late 70s and early 80s brought about significant changes for Worldvision Enterprises, including a shift in ownership and a new venture into home video. In 1979, the company was acquired by Taft Broadcasting, a turn of events first announced a year prior. This change in ownership had a profound impact on the growth of Worldvision's home video division. Around the same time, Worldvision was making strides in the home video market. In November of 1981, the company launched its home video subsidiary, Worldvision Home Video. This new arm of the company was equipped to distribute video cassette titles of content from the Taft Entertainment Company. This included renowned content such as the Hanna-Barbera cartoon product and the Jack Nicklaus's Golf My Way instructional video series, among others. This period also saw the merging of Taft's syndicated arms, Taft HB Program Sales, and Taft HB International into Worldvision Enterprises. In addition, in 1981, the company launched a subsidiary named Evergreen Programs, with the aim of generating sales of its own programming already aired by networks and stations. These changes marked a new era for Worldvision Enterprises as it continued to adapt and evolve in a dynamic industry. Despite the many ownership changes and industry shifts, the company remained steadfast in its mission, paving the way for a new generation of television and home video entertainment. The late 80s and 90s saw Worldvision Enterprises become a hot commodity, with several high-profile mergers and acquisitions. One such business maneuver involved television producer Aaron Spelling, who was on the hunt for a platform to distribute his programs. Spelling made a move to buy Worldvision from Great American, but Carl H. Lindner, the chief company shareholder, was not in the selling mood. However, Lindner did eventually agree to a deal selling Worldvision to Spelling Productions, but not without a catch. The agreement stipulated that Spelling Productions would own Worldvision in exchange for 50% of Spelling Incorporated. And so, in 1988, Worldvision found itself under new ownership yet again. The gears of industry didn't stop turning there, though. A decade later, in 1999, another significant merger occurred. This time, the Spelling Entertainment Group merged with media giant Viacom. This union resulted in Worldvision's operations being absorbed into Paramount Domestic Television, leading to the end of Worldvision as an independent entity. And so, the story of Worldvision Enterprises comes to an end. But its legacy in shaping television syndication will always be remembered. From its early days of distributing hits like Little House on the Prairie and The Newlywed Game, to its later years under the wings of Taft Broadcasting and Spelling Productions, Worldvision left a mark on the television industry that continues to influence the syndication landscape today.